Will Shin Hati join Ahsoka Tano? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sector for Nerds. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers here on this channel. It's a goal I've been working towards for a while, you guys, and it would mean a lot to me if we could get there. And I also have another YouTube channel called Top 10 Character Moments, link in the description below. Please subscribe there as well. In the latest episode of the Ahsoka series, we had a tease of Shin potentially joining Ahsoka, but it doesn't happen. She runs off. But it doesn't mean that all is resolved there. You know, when the show first started, I saw Baylan as one of those characters like, okay, he probably starts out as a bad guy and then turns to a good guy, but the longer this series has gone on, the less I've become convinced of that. And by the 6th episode of the Ahsoka series, both me and my brother had the same thought of like, I think it's Shin that's gonna be the one that ends up turning to the light. And you know what? I wonder if Baylan knew that too. Because he basically parts ways with her in episode 7 of this show. And it was very surprising because it felt like the two of them like had that master and apprentice chemistry, that master and apprentice bond. And for him to just so quickly be like, you need to go off and do this, I'm gonna go off and do this. I don't know if it's a case of maybe he thinks that she'd be better off with other people other than himself, or maybe he's become so obsessed with power that he wants it all for his own. Like, I don't know. Baylan's intentions at this point still remain unclear. But episode 6, there were so many teases, just like them having conversation with each other and her being curious about Baylan's past, her being curious about the Jedi. And then you have this episode where she parts ways with Baylan. And then you have this moment where Ahsoka offers her hand and says, let me help you. I almost felt like there was a little bit of like, not that she was necessarily gonna do it, but she thought about it. And then ultimately she decides, nah, screw it, I'm just gonna run away. But maybe by the finale episode, or maybe even in the Dave Filoni movie, we see Shin take that path towards the light. Maybe she becomes Ahsoka's next apprentice. Especially if Sabine's gonna go off and do her own thing, whether it be with Ezra or the Rebellion or her Mando family, whatever. But I will say, you guys, this show has done such an amazing job with both Baylan Skoll and his apprentice Shin Hati, and I want to see more of them. And unfortunately, with the passing of Ray Stevenson, if we get more Baylan, that means that it's gonna have to, the character is gonna have to move on to someone else. Someone else is gonna have to play the role. But we'll see what happens, you guys. I don't necessarily think that Shin or Baylan are gonna die by the end of the show, because it feels like there's so much that's still left on the table for the both of them. There's still more stories to tell. But you guys gotta let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Do you think that Shin is gonna join Ahsoka? Does she become her apprentice? What do we all think is gonna go down there? Do we eventually get her involved with Luke and maybe Luke trains her? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.
Ahsoka is another story where you can step in at any point and not feel that you necessarily have to have seen everything.